Tersedia, guys, balik lagi bersama gue Reza Purnomo, dan kali ini kita akan bermain game GENSHIN Impact, yaitu tentang quest Story siapa ya? Yun Jin. Ini pemain opera, tapi kita lihat aja ya, kok bisa jadi, kok punya vision gitu, nyanyian penuh keanggunan. Let's go. Pergi ke, dia orang Liu kan? Ya udah. Nah benar. Oke.
Off we go.
Kemarin habis dari jadi chamber ya. Launching pertama. Apakah akan? Gak tau gue storynya kayak apa ya, kita lihat aja teman-teman. Welcome Harishui. Apa kamu tidak bisa kirim orang lebih cepat?
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers available at this instant. Your timing is most optimal. Allow me to introduce
Sambil ngopi seger ya.
Yun Jin is always talking about you. Please, you've got to help us find her.
Wah, Yun Jin hilang.
She's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big...
Oke, kita ke LinkAja.
If our audience doesn't get to see Yun Jin on...
That's what I said too, but...
Look, when you're a megastar like Yun Jin, you got... Why does she have to go and practice somewhere
Kenapa dia
so
harus pergi?
dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience? Well then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets...
As you can see, this is what we're... Would you be willing to accept this commission?
Oke, demi Liu.
Wonderful. Thank the stars.
Kalau demi Yun Jin lebih ke personal ya. Kita OTW LinkAja. Yang paling deket dari atas ya. Gak tau bagus apa enggak ya storynya ya. Karena dia cuma pemain opera teman-teman. Ya. Banyak banget anjir. Ini ngapain dia? Enggak, dia eksperimen apa gimana teman-teman? Cara dengan Yun Jin. Oke. Wih. Kita ditampol teman-teman. Saya tidak terima teman-teman.
Oh, it's you.
Baru
I do apologize. I didn't see what brings you all the way up here. Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling. I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places. I see. So Yunning sent you. I did tell her not to worry. But on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about.
Ke sensei kemarin ya.
Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster? That in reality, she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe.
Ya, betul.
Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of it. But after giving it a lot of consideration, I think that this character is defined by her emotional complexity, and even uncertainty. So the more, if access to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character, that's why I came here. My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But once I started, I just got completely drawn. I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here. Considering the rewards that I could reap from this experience, Still, if I choose to continue, this is... I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now.
Oke.
I wonder whether I have gained anything useful from this trip.
Kita balik teman-teman. Ini ngapain tidur anjir? Wih.
Stand clear.
Kok tidur ya? Enak banget anjir. Gak punya dosa. Kita kembali ke Liu. Poing.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking.
Please have faith in him. Ah, Yunning, we're back.
Yun Jin, are you okay?
Oh,
Are you
ini
hurt?
Yuning,
Do you
ini
need to go to
Yun Jin.
Boo Boo Pharmacy?
Jadi Yun itu apa? Yun.
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring. That's fine. But do you really? You have to take better care of yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your
Demi
We're just
penonton.
lucky we had the Traveler to help out. What if something had happened to you, huh? What would I say to our audience?
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the while I'm off stage, as long as there is anything I can do to improve my acting ability.
You know, I don't know what to say anymore. Traveler?
Oke.
What's your honest opinion?
Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and...
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me, and not the...
Well, same difference, isn't it?
I don't think so. Well, either way, you're quite right, and I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold.
Whew, I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my... I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along.
All right.
Ya
I'll
ada
head back
vision
and do
Geo
some
ya.
rehearsing.
Situ dong.
It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues. Speaking of which, if you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayu.
Oke. Setelah tirai turun, tunggu pertunjukan. Bertemu jam esok harinya. Oh, dia bisa gini ya. Bagus sih. Oh, kita bisa ke hari tertentu ya. Anjir, jauh banget lagi. Di atas, siap.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Wih, ini yang cerita-cerita itu ya. Gokil sih. Di sini. Bukan di sini. Masih ke atas. Wow. Biasanya kan di bawah.
Liyue Opera is really something, but Liyue Opera performed by Miss Yun. Now thrilling performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my life.
Well, I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on... It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform. But once again...
Oh, you're far too kind, both of you. I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe that I would strive to develop myself as a performer, and I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense. You're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity who in Liyue hasn't heard...
In the circles I move in, anyone who says they've never seen Yun Jin on stage is at risk of getting... As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Xinhue kiosk, so I was wondering...
me too. I've put the tea...
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you. I'm very grateful for the invitations, but isn't that right, Traveler?
Okay, you have plans, but you're... Wait a second, you're... Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then.
Huh. They took off pretty quick. I guess I'll be leaving.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I...
Kita suruh ngapain lagi?
Thanks for coming to my... Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even I feel a little sorry for Xinhue Kiosk and Liuli Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste.
Ini ada 2 ya. Aku jadi tidak enak soal ini.
I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late. But it's fine. Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thing.
Wow. Ini ke opera ya. Mana cuy?
Miss Yun? Oh wow, it's really you.
Hey, get back here. Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what...
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll...
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you...
Miss Yun, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where
Mendapatkan
the
tarian
divine
sutra.
damsel makes her appearance.
You noticed that?
Yes, based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried your...
Animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful.
Oh, sorry. Which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
Oh,
Yeah, we're from the Steamboat.
The Steamboat.
I am Boy Yi, the editor-in-chief. And this young lady is Yun. We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird.
Steamboat.
Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done...
That's very kind of you, but...
Hey, Miss Yun is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it.
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be.
Ada kesempatan
Yes, I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid the troupe is pretty strict about the rules for this kind of thing, so we'll have to do this one by the book. Please, the Steambird is a highly reputable publication, so I'm sure my manager won't give you a hard time. Once the interview is arranged, I'll be...
But... Fair enough.
Yes, I'm coming.
Hey, wait! That's the wrong way if you wanted to talk to my manager. Oh well, never mind. I have a friend who works for a paper. I'll ask them later. For now, though, the top priority is making good on our plan. Now that I think about it, I've turned down 3 social... Come with me. Our plan is the only one remaining, so let's make the most of it.
Wow. Bicara dengan wartawan. Wow. Ngapain dong di sini? Gak jelas anjir.
I can smell the fragrance of food in the air.
Oh, kita cari makan ya.
Cherhu Rock is definitely the place to go after a performance.
Wangi makanan begitu. Oh. Paling pas pergi ke Chichu Rock setelah pertunjukan.
Oh, you're a fan of Chef Mao's cook? One-Min Restaurant's blackback perch stew is hot, spicy, and fresh. But it's a bit cramped in there. I prefer open-air restaurants. Hey, have you been to Chen the Sharp's place before? His grilled third-round knockout and One-Min Restaurant are both great restaurants. But when it comes to barbecue, enjoying some nice food and drink, sitting by the hot coals...
Oke.
Let's go.
Halo bang, welcome. Swipe noob. Mana di sini cuma kayak gini teman-teman. Oh kalau soal makanan di sini ya, soal sate. Halo halo, Tiger Fish.
Oh, hey there. Is this a Miss Yoon which I see before me? It's been a
Hujan ya?
while. What'll it be? The usual?
Yes, please. I'm out with my friend today. And of course, some grilled tiger fish. 2, please. And the other one,
Sama kayak punyamu deh. Lalu yang satunya ekstra pedas dong. Ekstra pedas
Got
dong.
it. Your grilled tiger fish will be ready soon. Do you want any drinks with that?
Ini mahal biasanya kalau spesifik sate jual minuman mahal kayaknya.
Because it's just something I'm experimenting around with for fun. Miss Yun likes a drink with her barbecue, so I ended up getting her to try them out for me. So, would you two like some tea, or?
Tea or...
anything new?
Well, I managed to scrounge some milk from Dongchong next door. A merchant from Mondstadt told me a while back that there's this popular drink doing the rounds there. I tried my hand at making it too, but the response has been kind of lukewarm.
Tea with milk? Sorry, milk tea?
Milk tea?
It might not be the best thing for my throat. Oh, but what about you?
Oh dia tenggorokan
Anything
itu
you
ya?
want to drink?
Teh susu juga, ini baru ya.
Okay, let's get yours in. I'll have one of each, if that's all right. I'd like...
Okie dokie. And here's your tiger fish, fresh off the grill.
Come on, let's enjoy it while it's still hot.
Mana katanya suasananya enak, tapi sama aja.
Shame about these drinks, though. I only had a little sip of each one, so there's a lot left over. Well, I mean, I could just drink them, but they're a little... I guess he must have toned down the flavors to make them palatable for a wider range of customers. In fact, do you know the hot pot game?
Hot pot? Maksudmu? Astaga.
Let's play the hot pot game with the leftover drinks. I'll add some extra ingredients based on my tastes, then you try to guess what I added. Don't worry, after mixing in the new ingredients, I'll also drink half, so I won't add any weird stuff. We don't need to worry about every last detail.
Ini hot pot ya, jadi boleh sih
I'll go grab some
coba.
ingredients from the shop next door. Once you've psyched yourself up, come in.
Menarik sih. Toko sebelah sih ini ya.
Okay, get ready. Oh, and no peeking.
Oke,
It's ready.
mentega.
Let me try it first. Oh, just regular facial. Besides, it's nothing that unusual. I think it tastes okay, doesn't it? So did you work out what ingredients I added?
Tofu, dia ada tofunya ya.
You guessed them all correctly.
Yo,
You see,
tadi kelihatan
we can
teman-teman.
try some more combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nut. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep into
Welcome,
a character
Razan.
is about
Malam bang, malam.
identifying the part of you that is similar to them. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters but there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, sometimes when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets,
Ini kok lebih ke gombal ya, nggak jelas ya.
I bought you one drink, okay? That's not a license for you to start saying weird stuff like that. Well, never mind. You seem like all I was trying to say is that everyone has many different sides to their personality. And if you get fixated on just one of those, there's so much you'll never... I mean, if we hadn't had the chance to hang out and chat like this tonight, there are things about you I might never... Like the mighty and distinguished traveler, diligently reviewing my hot pot drinks.
Yang kolot. Nggak, bahasa kolot kok bisa masuk sini teman-teman. Ini artis yang kolot kok bisa masuk situ ya.
Me? Serious? On stage, I guess. But off, just think of me as another one of your friends. Just one who happens to have a... So, friend, what shall we do next? Something to remember today by? Get a photo? You mean capture this? Sounds
Ya,
good.
untuk mengenang momen ya kita harus
Let's have the
berfoto
food
sih.
stall in the background. Now...
Oke, posenya foto Yun Jin. Mulai ambil foto. Wait. Kita harus angelnya kita kejauhan ya kalau gitu. Begini terlalu jauh. Nah, yang penting tokonya itu kelihatan ya, teman-teman. Oke. Boom. Nice, simpan ya.
It looks good. I hope whenever you look at this photo in the future, it will remind you of the good time we had to... Hold on. How is one photo going to be enough? We'll both need one if we want something to remember
Ya,
each
kamu
other
benar.
by.
Ini
You
berarti
take this one,
belum mengenal
and I'll
selfie,
take another
teman-teman.
photo of you. But could you find another location for us? I'll join you in a moment. I have something to...
Anjir, jauh banget foto aja. Harus mencari sesuatu ya. Nggak cuma foto aja, aneh-aneh teman-teman. Di sini dong.
Here is consumer psychology.
Burst.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long.
Apa yang sudah kamu siapkan?
You'll see. The view here is great. The lights... Yes. Okay. Strike a pose and close your eyes. Yes, please. Quickly.
Suruh tutup mata nggak jelas teman-teman.
Get ready.
Go.
3, 2,
2,
open your
1,
eyes.
open your eyes. Oh, ini foto itu apa teman-teman? Foto. Walah, sinyalnya nge-lag ya. Timer ya, pakai timer. Keren sih. Oke, kelar ya.
The damned will.
Masih ada sih, ini baru satu teman-teman. Satu aja udah 25 menit, kampret emang. Kita ke atas ya. Mungkin kita ke atas dulu teman-teman. Ini foto juga paling enak sih, ini dikit. Boleh kita coba ini dulu ya. Ini milih apa? Oke, gua nggak. Oke.
Die again, then lay a hand on me.
Oh, ini hujan ya, pantes nge-lag teman-teman. Yun Jin. Nah, ini makan ya, berarti
We can
kita
try
nebak
some more
salah coba.
combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with. I can't wait to try it out.
Nah,
I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep into. So, in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they played on some. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. You think so? It's fair enough. After all, and I've worked hard to try but if I can't lighten up, never mind. Talking about tonight was about me showing my gratitude to like something to remember the evening by.
oh, ini kita pilih yang
Here you
bawah
go.
ya.
Well, people ask me for autograph. Yun Ning suggested that I.
Ah, yes. That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of Devastation. I have one just like it on my wall.
Hey, are you guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos? I have one in the store too.
Well, what do you think? Is this
Yoi. Tidak ada kenangan tanpa kenangan. Tidak ada kenangan tanpa kenangan. Bukan sebatas selembar foto bertanda. Oh ya. Tapi nggak apa-apa ya. Kenangan itu nggak cuma foto dan selembar itu sih. Tanda tangan ya. Oke, selembar foto dan tanda tangan, siap. Oke, menarik. Kita ke sini teman-teman, ke atas ya. Let's go. Ini kita iyain ya untuk wartawan biar wawancara. Gue masih ingat sih. Ini ngapain ngelapin kaca? Nah kan? Tadi kita tolak, sekarang kita iyain.
Yun? Oh, wow.
Hey, cat.
Are you a journal?
Sorry, Miss Yun.
Miss Yoon, I'm interested to...
You.
Yes.
Ini sama ya, masih sama. Jadi kita klik-klik aja.
Oh,
We were based in.
Oh, I see. Then it's no wonder.
Hey, Miss Yun.
Actually, I'm afraid.
Nah, kita pilih. Kita suruh manfaatkan teman-teman. Tadi kan kita tolak, sekarang kita iyain.
But what about our plans?
Lalu acara kita bagaimana jadinya? Kita bisa lakukan di lain waktu. Nah, kita di lain waktu aslinya ini dulu nih. Oke, di lain waktu aja.
Really?
Kita harus
Okay, sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you both kindly.
Let's find a quiet place and.
Tadi kita egois ya, kita jalan duluan. Padahal ini ada
Oh, I
sesuatu yang penting.
see. So that's why you added the silk.
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my.
Ah, okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So wouldn't it make sense to sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed
No, it's okay. I'll give it some thought. Thanks.
Really?
Percakapan ini di luar ranahku. Oke.
Sure, Yun?
maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers...
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Jadi kalau wartawan mengajukan pertanyaan itu udah ditulis ya?
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her, but not all of our readers are quite so, a lot of them really just want to know more about you. You know, what does Yun Jin do?
Excuse me? When I'm off stage?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you, what kind of place you...
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life,
Nonsense, of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their... In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance...
Oh. It's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons.
Ini teman-teman, anggota opera tidak diperkenankan menerima hadiah dari penggemar secara pribadi. Jadi nggak boleh ya?
Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get...
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she's... So, I saw Gentry Maltsai and the Snezhnayan gentleman come down. So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya
dan para Fatui? Bodoh amat sih.
I'm sorry. This is my first interview, and I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about?
Oke, gokil sih. Kamu terlihat capek. Kamu yakin mau lanjut?
I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, but the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like "Dramatic Exit, Yun Jin storms out of interview," and "Miss Ladida opera star is too good for our questions." Yeah. So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now... I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too.
Aku melihat banyak penonton di sepanjang perjalanan di sini.
Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd? I cherish them but there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something... they could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But if you find out anything, come straight...
Ini serahkan apa lagi teman-teman? Bicara dengan wartawan, oke. Nah ini bener kan? Ke atas. Kita udah bisa nebak sih yang mana aja. Nih ke atas kan bener. Aslinya ke atas dulu teman-teman, baru makan-makan ya. Kita makan-makan dulu.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yun?
Shh, keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both... What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head?
Ikuti
Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Kaget. Oi, gue udah ngumpet dong. Oh, kita harus ini teman-teman. Wih, sit. Gak jelas anjir. Mana gak ngomong lagi.
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
Oh iya.
You just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into...
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up!
Well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed. Come. We'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
It's ketahuan nggak?
Who are you? The one with Yun Jin just now.
Gua orangnya di sini dong, terus gua ke sini loh. Goblok. Gua ngumpet di belakang nggak bisa, anjir. Udah ketahuan nggak apa-apa ya.
So, you've been lying in ambush for us, huh?
Okay.
Ketahuan teman-teman. Gagal ya kayaknya. Iya sih. Sorry. Penyamaran gagal. Kita lapor dulu ya ke Yun Jin. Ribet anjir, muter-muter. Gak sabaran gua. Yaudah biasa aja ya jalannya. Muter-muter anjir. Turut. Push. Mana? Ini. Oh, di bawah ya.
Did you find anything out?
Ketahuan no, mereka kabur ya jelas lah. Ya.
I see. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
Yun Jin.
Ini manajernya
Did
Yuning.
you agree to another interview without
Nah, ini kita baru
notifying me?
diomelin ya. Apa kamu terima wawancara lagi tanpa bilang dulu padaku?
These tabloid types are total scumbags. All
Oh,
of them.
brengsek,
Who knows
okay.
what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure,
Hmm.
nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll... Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop.
I'm sorry.
Oh, jadi gosip-gosip itu bahaya ya, teman-teman.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troop. Gee, oh Lord, bless us.
Lord of
Spare us
Geo.
any more offstage drama.
Drama picisan. Orang mah roman picisan ya. Oke. Ditarik manajer. Oke. Aslinya ini dulu teman-teman, gue salah ya tadi. Ngedet dulu baru itu. Yaudah nggak apa-apa, kita ke bawah. Ini ada lagi dong. Berarti ini kayaknya bener ya. Kita ngikutin, tapi jangan ketahuan kalau ini. Kalau yang atas kan ketahuan. Oke, menarik. Kejar si boy. Oke, kita kejar teman-teman. Kalau ini jangan sampai ketahuan ya. Itu sih. Tapi lewat mana cuy?
Join the Adventurers Guild.
Just...
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dog questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers.
Nah, kita ngumpet di sini aja.
Myself clear.
Nggak bakal ketahuan lah. Ketahuan dong. Woi. Nggak bisa kabur, gokil.
Huh? Who are you?
So, you've been lying in ambush for us.
Oh, jadi nggak boleh ketahuan ya teman-teman? Ya, jadi benar, kita berhenti. Nggak boleh ketahuan. Kalau ketahuan kita suruh balik, suruh laporan ya.
Benny's adventure.
Kita ke sini ya. Ya kalau ketahuan tadi kita ketahuan ya ngumpetnya. Oke, sip.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit
Dia biar jalan
asking
duluan
dumb
aja ya.
questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Set. Wis. Set. 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 Nah, kita ngumpet sini ya. Dia ngomong
I don't
berhenti.
think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
Jadi kita ngumpet di balik
just don't
sono.
get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into.
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up.
Well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this.
Anjir, gue udah lama
Don't
gak pakai
forget the contract
NPC ini
you
ya.
signed. Come. We'll continue our little chat over there.
Oke, kita
You
ikutin.
to listen and learn, young lady.
Dia berhenti di situ teman. Oh, jarak terlalu jauh, wes. Nah, di sini mana sih? Balik. Nah.
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper
Majalah
like
kecil
ours?
seperti kita.
Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for...
But what about us pretending to be from the Steambird? Aren't you worried she'll find out?
Hmm.
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, as long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
Kita nggak boleh berbohong ya.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Give me a break. No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers case in point. That blonde guy seemed to be getting along pretty well with Yun Jin. There's definitely a story there.
Kita dipanggil si Pirang, teman-teman. Oke.
That's enough. I'm reporting you to the
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft?
Oh iya.
Good luck with that.
Gak ada
I haven't written
buktinya.
anything. You better tread carefully, Missy. First, you neglect your own duties, and you signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview...
Why? Oh, why did I sign that contract?
Nah, ini kita baru muncul ya. Tidak usah ke Yun Jin dulu, bereskan sekarang. Bawa dulu.
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity.
You. Hey, wait!
Lapor ke Yun Jin. Bener nggak nih? Kita udah ketahuan belum? Belum sih. Tadi gue di sini. Belum kayaknya ya. Ini kayaknya rada susah, teman-teman. Oh, bercabang dong. Yang ini apa? Waduh, ribet cuy. Ya udahlah, ikutin aja ya. Ini bercabangnya 3 cuy. Baru kali ini ya. Nah ini. Berarti kayaknya tadi yang atas
Did
ya.
you find anything out? I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about.
Pasti ada barang yang bisa dijadikan bukti.
You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing press. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace. You've got no chance of catching them.
Ini bodong ya.
I'm actually more concerned about... Would you be willing to do me another favor? Great. Thank...
Ini manajernya belum datang, jadi aman.
The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. If everything goes well...
Surat yang ditulis Yun Jin. Oke. Iya, yang ke atas nih, bingung gua. Padahal tadi nggak ketahuan loh. Kayaknya milih yang atas ya. Tadi kita yang bawah. Yun Jin di bawah jembatan. Tapi ada boy juga.
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here. You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know.
Oh, what am You're the one who was with Miss Yun earlier. Oh, really? Miss Yun? Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle. I didn't think about any of this when I was job hunting. I just signed the contract. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too? If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems. Well, Mr. Boyi says I'm still on. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence. I wouldn't, but the letter says that my statement and the contract are... If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right.
Kembali ke... Oke. Aku malas los itu, teman-teman. Aku nggak bisa terbang. Yuk. Malas los itu, cuy. Boyi.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Well, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball... So, hey, where's that, Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely?
You're finally back. This poor gentleman...
You're with Yun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Yun...
The traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign, it isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Kok ngomong gitu sih malah?
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself.
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's also the contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the... So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss any...
I'm pretty sure I read...
Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and...
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably...
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've... So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their... Well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview.
You?
Hey, where do you think you're Miss Yun, why did you stop me? Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested.
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the All that was just an act. Aimed at
An act? Yun Jin, the Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like boy... I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget.
Yes. I had Yunning report to the Millilith. The penalty terms in Yun's contract, anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence. Well, acting has to be...
Their little publication will go out of business and I hope this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey. I'm going to be out of a job.
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steamboat?
Well, yes, of course.
Yunning, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Okay.
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days.
Okay. Yun, let's continue our discussion about tonight.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you? Okay. I think I know what I'm...
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration.
Okay. Wow. Ini terusin nggak ya? Apa langsung ke bawah? Tuh, bener kan? Ini sama aja ke bawah. Kalau pengen langsung selesai nih teman-teman, tapi gue penasaran. Kita ulangi ya. Mungkin jangan terlalu jauh teman-teman. Untuk menyelidiki percakapan tadi. Mana? Oh, begitu.
Are you ready to stop just think?
But
You ready? As long as we...
this...
No one wants to... Case in point.
that...
Report me? You'd better tread carefully. You signed the...
What?
Nah, tidak usah ke Yun Jin, bereskan sekarang. Oke, kita langsung datang.
Oh, it's you. What do you want? I'll spread a lovely little story about you and Yun Jin throughout all of Liyue.
Tentang kamu dan Yun Jin ke...
Wait a second. I was so focused on Miss Yun or...
Huh? What are you talking about?
He's the traveler. You know, the one who even the cheese...
What the... no need to get all worked up here. What we meant was, just my...
I'm so sorry. I had no... But I'm so ashamed. So please.
Kelar ya. Nah, kita cek. Bener nggak? Masa tutup mulutmu? Nah, bener kan? Pukul rumput, kagetkan ular. Let's go. Gitu ya.
Did you find anything out?
Kita ceritakan. Tapi ini kalau nggak ke bawah ke atas.
I see. Well, it's not an... It's just a bit of... She genuinely understands opera. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth.
Yun Jin, did you agree to another interview with these tabloid types? Our total. Sure, nothing might have come of it today.
Nah, kita diomelin berarti
Short
ke
of catching
atas,
them
benar.
all in their lair in one fell swoop. Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone. Gee, oh Lord.
Nah, benar. Ya kan ke atas kan? Kurang satu. Tuh, bener ke atas. Nah, kita lanjut ke sini. Kembali ke Adventure Guild. Ini mungkin kita tolak. Gak tahu kayaknya. Dia di Adventure Guild kan? Nah.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case?
Please have faith in him. Ah, they've returned.
Sudah kembali.
Yunning, we're back.
Yun Jin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need...
No, I'm fine.
Look, I get you have to take better care of you. We're just lucky we have...
Well, while I'm off state,
You know, you...
so?
Nah, kita ke bawah. Tadi kan kita di kubu manajernya, kita di kubu Yun Jin.
I'm glad you agree.
Yun Jin.
Right, then let's get preparing.
Hey, traveler!
Kita kabur malah.
You've only just managed to bring Yun Jin back. Now you're taking her straight back out. The next show is just days away. Please,
Kalau bukan demi
if
aku.
not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging you, help me convince her that at the end of the... Well, okay, maybe that... Please, just keep...
What are you two talking about? If it doesn't involve me, I think I'm going...
You know what? It does... Come on, help...
Oh? Well, what do you need from me? You want to...
Ngapain jadi aktor?
You do? Oh. Yes, of course he does. He was just right. Good. Well, let's not beat around the bush.
Hold on. I don't know if...
Please. This is the day you've dreamed of, isn't it?
Okay, I am delighted that you wish to study the but the
Wow.
issue is, before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval. So, for now, I'll just teach you a few basics. Informally, one friend to another. There's no need to call me master.
Master, pelatih aja ya.
What?
Terlalu kolot. Gak bahasa kolotnya kenapa masuk ke sini ya teman-teman?
Until we settle on an appropriate title, just let's meet tomorrow morning on the bridge by the sea. I'll do my best to prepare a good
What?
Oke. Ini bener ya. Kasih ke bawah. Malah belajar nari. Kau main opera. Kita belajar drama. Jam 6 pagi. 6 pagi kan? Pergi ke tempat yang sudah disepakati. Oke. Gimana cuy? Oh situ. Oh jembatan sini ya. Mana cuk? Ini jembatan anjir. Oh di sini.
Good. You're right on time. Punctuality is an essential quality.
Tepat waktu adalah kualitas yang penting. Oke.
Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work
Jadi kalau
you need
tepat
to
waktu
do
itu
each day.
emang penting sih.
Well, first I'd like you to answer me one. How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing through?
Kenapa kita harus nebak, teman-teman? Wolu aja, wolu.
It was 7. Anyway, the point of this question was to test your powers of observation.
Observasi gimana?
Eyes are the
Anjir.
medium for the transfer of
Oh,
emotion.
mata adalah media untuk
You must
menyalurkan
train
emosi.
your eyes to be bright, active, and strong.
Iya.
Watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also, indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes, and I sing to the tide to train my voice. All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in... Let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept. Of course, I am in written correspondence with performers from many nations in Tibet. For example, how would you perform yourself? Try to relive the events of that day when you were battling against an ancient god and fighting off the Fatui. Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you and recall the raging waves and the atmosphere. Take a deep breath. Now, gradually, embrace the scene, immerse yourself in it, and let all the emotions back in. Good. So that's how. Next, I'd like you to focus on the goal you wanted to achieve at that time. Good, yes. Use that. Okay, good. Now, all of this overwhelming emotion is welling up inside of you, and I want you to stop. Wrong. This is all wrong. There's no emotion, no soul. Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do the scene. I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you. What I heard was, here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character. Now, I appreciate that you maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices. You're right. If we were looking for an environment to help, I suppose we could try again. A little farther afield, at Guyun Stone. Oh? Too far. Don't worry, I was just thinking aloud. Besides, let's try something else. Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor. If you've got no objections, let's...
Ngapain jauh aja sambat ya? Harusnya... Oh ya, kita nggak boleh jauh-jauh ya, bener. Mana anjir? Jauh dong.
Demons do not stop.
Jangan hujan lagi.
The battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances, even for someone like you. I know it's hard to recreate every facet of the experience in your mind, but what you could try is to replace the foes you faced in that scenario with ones you are much more... I'll give you an example. Let's say you're performing a scene where your character experiences the grief and pain of a death. Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario. You bust a gut trying to find a treasure chest, only to finally reach it, but now your action scenes work the same way. But if you're replaying the kind of actions you perform every day, you come. Show me how you normally fight. You can start with monster.
Oke. Mana monster ya? Kalahkan musuh. Geo lagi kampret ya.
they're coming. Just do what you normally do in this situation. Swirl, mark.
I'm going in!
Disappear!
Oh, that was wonderful. Such deft and just like a real adventurer. Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind. Look at those red-clad scarecrows. But I want you to see them instead as those Fatui who brand... Now, let us reenact... It's okay if you can't recall the events clearly. You can just replace them with the movements you are most familiar with. And... Attack! The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballistas. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
Suaranya beda ya? Oke.
Come into being.
I can't fault your movements in terms of technique, but Fatui are larger than most I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low. And you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life, but adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task. Still, this was only your first time but judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better. Choreograph every aspect of your you can reference existing. In short, you want to pin well, in your case, think of yourself not as you. It's okay. How about we start the Fatui in red? What you want to do is evade...
Okay.
Yes, I think there's an open area to the north. I'll set up when you finished rehearsing everything in your mind.
Mana panggungnya? Oh, ada ruin gua. Harusnya.
Useless.
Well, have you finished rehearsing? Basically, you need to break all the red scarecrows. No need to rush. Take your time. I shall guide you with my...
Ya warna biru ya? Oh, yang merah. Malah nyinden dong. Oh, susah teman-teman. Susah anjir, serius. Kita nggak boleh pakai ini lagi, kampret. Oke. Anjir, ribet. Oh, harus charger retak ya teman-teman. Ayo. Bangke.
Now it's bound to rain.
Ayo orang nyinden anjir.
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless... My hard work coaching you has this method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting. Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts. I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer. Well, because even if I had, you wouldn't have put it's been written on your face this whole time. Just try and keep her occupied until the next show. Don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't? Still, this is a rare opportunity, and I hope you have at least learned something from it. The operatic tradition carries countless historical memories with it. I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on Liyue opera too. Yes, as well as coaching you today, I have also been... Do you remember the basics of the final method? Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue, with you as a reference in mind? I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character. Because as far as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion. And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography, whatever the method is, as long as it offers something that can improve. Thank you for trying them out as well. And congratulations on making it to the end of your graduation ceremony. For now, I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the when that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage. It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage. But I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way. Here we go again. Then again, I suppose I will have to give you... And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach... I've got it. Mentor. What do you think?
Mentor, oke. Memotivasi ya. Mantap. Dapat 2 achievement ya. Nih hadiahnya, teman-teman. Wih, kelar ya. Dan dapat Primogem 60 sama kenang-kenangan ini, Cloud Soret Jets. Oke, sip. Lumayan. Sama achievement-nya kita lihat. Ada 2 kalau nggak salah. Jadi udah kelar ya, tinggal 2 lagi sih. Yun Jin sama Guru Ningguang. Guru doang sama Ningguang nantilah. 1 jam ya berarti. Oke teman-teman, sekian aja untuk video kali ini. Gua Reza Purnomo, sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya. See you, goodbye.
Moments of birth. Burst forth.